Tony says a beautiful thing about the messages that we get about who we are when a child first walks in the room. Can you talk about that?
I said it's interesting to see when a kid walks in the room, your child or anybody else's child, does your face light up? And that's what they're looking for. When my children used to walk in the room when they were little, I looked at them to see if they had buckled their trousers, or if their hair was combed, or if their socks were up. And so you think your affection and your deep love is on display because you're caring for them. It's not. When they see you, they see the critical face. What's wrong now? But then if you let your, as I tried from then on, to let your face speak what's in your heart. Because when they walked in the room, I was glad to see them. It's just as small as that.
I teared up when I heard Toni Morrison say that. It made my eyes water because I know I grew up as a child and nobody's eyes were lighting up at all. When I was growing up, my grandmother, because she had to work for a white family in Mississippi, and there's a photograph that I still have on my desk. The only photograph I have of my grandmother is with her holding this white child. And when she would come home, you know, and whip me, chastise me, talk to me, you know, in not the most loving term, but every time she would ever talk about those white children,
This was pleasure.
there would be this sort of glow inside her about these white children. And that was when I read what you'd said, I thought, that's the message. That's when I first got it. It was just such a simple idea that is really true, not only of children, but of everybody. The reason why it's so important for children is because you change who they are when you don't notice them, when you don't validate them. But it's important for everybody because the common thread, the number one defining lesson from 20 years of interviewing people for me has been to understand that every single person, be it a woman who has murdered her children or a woman whose face was shot off because her boyfriend tried to murder her, every single person is looking to see, did you hear me? Do you see me? Do you really see me? Does what I'm saying matter to you? And that is the common denominator in the human experience. That is the great lesson I've learned in all these years. Every person matters.